flash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. We've arrived along Orange Blossom Trail at Camping World Stadium here in beautiful Orlando, Florida. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in booth. And yes, Tulane will kick it off to get this game. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any fence, will go on the attack first. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Gets rid of it. That's reeled in. It's Freeman. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Here comes the heat. Fires to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. And the Aggies get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
and that is how you get it done. Third down, it's the money down, right? We've got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on third down?
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 of the year. He's perfect.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Tulane's offense has the ball for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. I tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Going over the top. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Guys, let's take a second here and think about Tulane. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the option. Now the toss. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. A run for the quarterback. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aggies buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
This defense had a beat on them. They were aggressive. They were getting in the backfield, playing run. Almost got the safety.
Man, he barely got it out there initially. I thought they'd tackled him in the end zone. That drive pretty much imploded, and they'll try to salvage things by punting it away on 4th and long. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to bring it back. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Running into the open space. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Tulane right back to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Zings it complete to the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolutely center cut. And with that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. TCU looked less like a pack of frogs and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough in front of its home fans, and today they found a way outside of Carter Stadium.
At the 40, there he goes.
Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll try to get it through the air. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll try the run. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. trying to pick it up on the ground.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off play action on first down. Here's the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. The running back takes his track off right tackle here.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on third down. The give to the tailback. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Looking downfield very late in the half. Gets it to him on the screen. Powers through. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Under fire. Firing to the right, complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. No good. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the score.
Looking deep. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Gets it out quickly. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Tulane right back to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Makes the grab on the left. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Gonna look downfield again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Here's the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The running back has it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Defense holds their ground, pick up of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Bunga. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Now the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right half. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he can really use his jets. Nice job by the defense, understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Works the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they're after him! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man, it's Coates. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Aggies line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Surging forward on the sneak.
The QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got to push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cooks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Third down play from the gun. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Motion from the wide receiver. Now on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progression.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First play of the drive comes from the 41. He'll keep it himself. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on third down would make it easier. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. A designed run for the quarterback. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads.
Windows under duress.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now they regain the lead.
Guys, legendary programs, legendary rivalry. Michigan and Notre Dame are at it again. Here is the latest. Notre Dame escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Irish fans there today could have done without this one being so close. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Tulane right back to the line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. The option look. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He'll ride his man on the option. At the 35, he's open. Lots of room. Touchdown, Green Wave. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the 4th quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Pittsburgh looked like a bunch of world beaters today in a stern-to-stem beatdown. I think a lot of people forget this program won 5 national titles last century. A rich tradition and a sparkling performance today.
Snags a quick pass on the left.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Pulls it in. It's Freeman. At midfield, he's got room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Makes the pass. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Quick completion to the right. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the...
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback will keep it. Picks up the first down, still moving. Quick timeout called by the defense stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And how about the QB? We haven't seen it all game long, man. Nice job coming up big in a big moment in the fourth quarter. He says, nobody there, takes off, does it with his feet, and gets the first down.
He'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's first down. They'll give it to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. On the option. Now the pitch. Wrapped up and stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 5, and so I guess they're really right back where they started on first down.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All third downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a little bit longer. It's third down. I got a little bit I got to get, and I think he pulls the football down, tries to make a play with his feet, but the defense does their job and forces the fourth down.
Punt is in the air. On his way back from the 20. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Wide open downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field.
To stop the clock. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air on 2nd down. Here's a throw downfield late. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third down, going up top. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Brings it in down the left side. He'll work his way down to the 28. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.